today we're going to be making this. It's called Amarillo by Morning. It is a spicy habanero citrus mustard hot sauce. It's yummy. Today it's going to be a little bit thicker than this. This is a little, still good. That's what we're going to be doing. Okay, so as you can see from our little face here, we're also going to be adding in about 2 dozen habaneros. So the main staple of any hot sauce is going to be your pepper. Right here I have a Ghost. This Ghost was grown by my brother-in-law, all these peppers, and so what we're going to do, let's go ahead and cut off that end, cut off this end, bring it across the center. We're going to have some innards. Go ahead and take those innards out. Okay, so with those pre-chopped habaneros, I'm going to go ahead and just throw in the Ghost. Next thing, let's go ahead and get after the carrot. This is going to take probably the longest. We don't have to do any kind of half-beat nice cuts, but just get her done at this point because it's all going to be cut in. Okay, so we got our carrots, we got our onion. We're not looking for perfection, we're looking for rough cuts. Okay, now we got some ginger. Get a cheese grater.
Yeah. That's good.
Okay.
That's fresh.
That's gonna kick it up quite a bit. Like ginger's almost got kind of like garlic in a way of just that pungency. It's always a good idea to get your onions going first. They've got a lot of moisture. So it's not gonna hurt. This is going into a sauce. You don't need to have complexity within textures. So
Just as long as it all cooks down.
yeah, as long as you're flavoring parts evenly. And we're gonna hit it with a soup stick. We're gonna hold off on the peppers. Let's go ahead and just drop. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on high. Go ahead and throw these on there. Let them start sweating. I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil. Not much, does not take much. Just a little bit, we don't wanna fry them.
About how long should it take to sweat these?
Not very long at all. Here's a good piece of hardwood. We want to break up those onions. I know I did not chop them terribly fine, but you can go ahead and hit them up with your spatula while they're in there.
So you like using the hardwood for these kind of applications?
I'm telling you what, man, these bamboo spatulas and spoons, they may not be actually truly a hardwood, but I like bamboo. Bamboo makes me happy. I've got these, and I'll tell you, one of my best friends that I have in my kitchen are just a bunch of bamboo skewers.
Wow.
Those things come in handy. Reset a router.
Reset a router?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. You
already hear it. You already hear it.
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to leave it on high too terribly long. Just want to get that oil starting to break down a little bit.
That is a wonderful smell. Nobody out there can smell it, but that is wonderful.
And very fast. So now we check the broiler. We're getting there. Not quite yet.
Roasting the citrus as well. It's very different.
It's going to let the juices come out. We're going to be putting in, this is some ground mustard. This is ground turmeric. And here we have a little bit of some sage, some basil, a little bit of rosemary, just a little bit of some poultry seasoning. Let me go ahead and show you how to go ahead and do these. When you get something like this, you want to roll it in your hands. You want to roll it like a big old fatty. And that's going to expose a lot of those oils. Just kind of pull down from the stem. We are not looking for any kind of beauty in this, folks. We are looking just for the aromatics to come out. Break it up, break it up. So what I'm thinking about doing with these is just dropping them in on the top to make them where they're easy accessible to pull back out. I do not want to have just raw, terribly much raw in the mix. Stem, stem, stem. There we go. That should be plenty. We're going to go ahead and just throw this. So just going to loosely drop these up on top. Give it a stir. We got to check the broiler. So now we got our peppers coming out. You see the nice burnt edges. Woo! And roly-poly. Cut the citrus in half. And see it just. Oh, yeah. Smoky dokey. Mm-hmm. Citrus fruits to cool down a little bit. Ouch. Just gonna go ahead and squeeze. Ah, good gosh. Those into there. 2, 3. Let me just see how easy those come out.
Now, does roasting them like that, does it add or subtract any heat, or are they going to be just as hot?
About just as hot. What it will do is bring out a little bit of sweetness through the caramelization process.
Mm-hmm.
We just stir those up on in there. Okay, at this point, we need to turn down the heat because it's about to start turning into liquid mace. At this point, we're at half heat. Half heat is about all we need. We got that initial kind of scalding, boiling heat. They got the onions not caramelized, but translucent. At this point, the carrots are starting to convey a lot of heat through them. We have those fresh green herbs. We have the salt. The salt probably going to help start breaking down a lot of that. And coming back here to our dry ingredients. Starting off with the mustard first. Let's go ahead and drop that mustard in. Come on with the turmeric. Again, these are both probably just a hair over a tablespoon, maybe a little bit more. I'm just guesstimating it about the same in dry weight. We're gonna have flavor out the wazoo from that, but we're also gonna have color. I'm going to go ahead and turn up the temperature ever so slightly. I'm going to go from a 1 to about a 2.8. Kick it back up to a hair above half. It's really starting to steam up. It's become one within itself. We're going to go ahead and add vinegar, clear white vinegar. What I want to do with this is bring it to right above, right there. Okay.
Just right above everything?
Right, just barely above everything. I want to stir it. Wow. The freshness that this smells is unbelievable. We're going to step away from it a little bit. And if we start feeling the vapors starting to come out, we know it's getting there. This is just about perfect. You see a little bit of the skin starting to develop, but it smells like the vinegar is cooking through. We're going to turn this off. I like to add just a little bit more salt. This That's what I call my soup stick.
Is there any technique or art to this? Technique or art to this?
Yes. You got two buttons, low and high. And you've got kind of this, I want to put this in plastic. I don't want to tear up my good pot. I like this pot.
Okay.
We're gonna put it in plastic. Or actually, I'm gonna do it in this ball jar. Build yourself a dam.
It's magnificent. Now I'm wondering how this is gonna go.
Alright, so we built ourselves our dam. Our dam has already caught quite a bit. So you want to drop the soup stick slowly. Alright, we're going to start on a low. Low is the top button on this one. Depends on yours.
It's a good low. It's a good low.
I'm going to go high.
You know, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Let's try something too.
I think it's taken to another level with that white cheddar. The sauce is hot. That was awesome. That was really good. So, you'll wrap it up and it'll sit in the fridge. Do you refrigerate it first or?
No. Clean it up, put on, screw on top, burp it every now and then, give it a stir, give it an eat. It'll set for a bit.
Room temperature?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. God, that's really good. I can't wait to try it after it's fermented and set a bit.